K2.
It's not real crime. It's off-brand crime.
What if our crime is the cookies?
Yes.
The
I'm
crime,
kidding.
the crumble crime in Kaamos.
Who stole the cookies? No, back to the... here I am saying, hey, Arctis is a nice wholesome game. We're gonna find who stole the cookies. Body horror.
It works.
Oh my gosh. Started the stream. Making sure everything works. Yes. We're up. We're up. We're live. Oh, everybody's in game? Perfect.
Should be there. Yes.
All right. Oh, look at all of your shining happy faces and or wall-eyed expressions. Welcome back, everyone, to some more D&D. I am very happy to have everyone back for the holiday, and we have a new character. Yeah, new character, new attitude, new everything. So let's say a brief hello to C-Swab. Hi, C-Swab.
Hello.
So C-Swab, before we get into everything else, tell us a little bit about this character.
Sorry.
Put the crumble down.
Should I do it in character?
I would give us a brief rundown out of character of what your character is, name, class, basic things. We'll start with that.
Alrighty. So, I'm C-Swab. I'm a Kenku sorcerer.
Nice.
I got the name C-Swab because as a small Kenku boy thing person, I was born in a decrepit lighthouse off the coast, and ever since I was a young chickadee, I'll say chickadee.
A fletchling, that's good.
Fletchling, yeah. I dreamed of the sea, and when I became old enough, I joined up with a crew of dwarven sailors.
Now, what drove you to the dwarves, C-Swab? What about the dwarves interested you?
They were the first ship that made dock that would allow me to join.
Now, dwarves on sea are a very interesting crew, as the dwarves are not known for their love of water. What were these dwarves carrying over the seas, C-Swab?
They were carrying mostly, goods and raw materials to and from Borealis, or crossing Borealis.
Mm-hmm.
Things like ore and ingots and building materials mostly. We did use some of the fresh fruits we would pick up along our travels as sort of a, not bribery, I feel like bribery is not the right word, but to pay the toll to the merfolk for clear passage, no problems.
Nice.
Very good, very good. Crossing the passages between Arctis and the southern continent is constantly patrolled by merfolk and things that make sure humans don't make it to this magical continent. And so dwarves peddling their wares and their ore, and also making good with some of the local merfolk, are one of the known ships that pass between the continents. But, C-Swab, as a Kenku, you discovered that you, are you made for the sea, C-Swab?
Unfortunately, as I earned my name C-Swab, I get incredibly seasick, even though all I wanted to ever do was sail.
Oh no.
Because I had signed up for a few years of service, I was stuck learning from the very limited library that was on the ship, and learned how to not master, but harness the elements.
There's some elemental power here from the innately magical Inku. So I see you are a sorcerer of storm sorcery. Tell us a little bit about that, Seaswab. Where does Seaswab get his magical power from? Aside from just being born with it, Maybelline. Does he believe he's a conduit?
He's not sure yet, to be honest. He is still searching for his purpose, being that he thought that he was made for the sea, and he was not. But the sea is where he learned a small bit of his purpose. But now that he's back on land, he is searching for it.
So now that he's on land, he's searching for new purpose through adventure?
Yes, through adventure.
Very good. Now, Seaswab, going back and forth from the various ports, not just Borealis, but other cities as well that lie on the coasts, even such as Maginox, are a constant stream of revenue for the dwarves. And even though you get seasick, you're familiar with some of the patrols of the boats that go from place to place. Sometimes stopping in one of your favorite areas to kick back and relax. Maginox, now once a place known for a little bit of debauchery, but gambling and a good time, Maginox is known by many sailors as a good place to kick back and have a good time before going back on the high seas. Now, Maginox not just has a port, but also an airship dock, making it a popular area for people coming in and out. Now, you've been here before, Seaswab, a few times in fact, and have had a very good time each time. You come in, maybe spend a little gold, see a show, gamble a little bit and leave. You know, the basic Vegas experience. But now you've come back on a smaller side boat with a couple crewmates who just want to take a couple weeks to themselves. And everything is fucked up. A lot of the buildings that you normally have visited on your previous visits to Maginox, the gambling halls, even the opera house to see a show, they're closed. And there is a general unrest in the streets. The distinct lack of guards has led the popular tourist destination to be a bit more of a dangerous place. And when there were tourists freely walking the streets, no weapons in hand, not a single weapon in sight, just carousing in candy. But now there is a general hush over the streets, a tension in the air. People who are walking the streets, going from gambling house to gambling house, looking for fun, are not doing so with smiles on their faces anymore, but with tightly gripped hands around swords and pocketbooks. And the guards who would normally be keeping a close eye on the goings-on are nowhere to be seen. And the sounds of fighting breaking out everywhere is an absolutely unheard of. It's like the city is completely turned on its head. And before you are pulled into a unwilling bar brawl, a large furry arm has pulled you aside into a nearby alley and has placed a finger over his bovine lips. And as Tugum would remember, it is Sunny Tarkeza, your bodyguard for Kozlo's den. But Sunny has a more worried look on his face this time around. He is not just bodyguarding for some safe destination, he seems to be protecting it with his entire body. He has taken you aside, you lost and perhaps slightly green-looking Kenku, and has ushered you inside to safety. Into Kozlo's den. Wait, Kozlo's den? You've been here before. This is Koz's den. Where'd the low come from? And as you go in, it is seen. It is very obvious it is under different management. For the start of the session, we were going to start with Azrael, Grabella, and Kozlo back at Grabella's lair, as we resolve the departure of Tugum and the approaching danger of the Blood Hag. Let's begin. Now, depending on how you all would like to proceed, Tugum's left, and he has not returned. And the sick prisoners that you have purged of their strange earthen disease are recovering. Now, you all look like you definitely could use a rest yourselves. And you can reconvene and decide what you would like to do in the morning. You do have all of these prisoners, but Azrael has told you that Narcissa has sensed a powerful fluctuation in the ley lines. The Blood Hag, or something connected to her, is aware of your presence and is sending something down the unprotected ley line in retaliation for the incursion on her home. But you don't know how that will manifest. Not yet. All right, stop it, mirthful music.
All right, well, I hurt a lot.
I don't feel like I angry kitty. I'm in okay shape spell-wise, but could be better.
Kozlo has definitely seen better days. If you'd like to take a short rest or a long rest, you can decide if you'd like to do that now, and I will change the scene accordingly.
I exhausted a lot of things, bringing people back from the dead that you all killed, so I won't be able to do very much.
Yeah, I'm not in a great state of things either.
I also can't bring Kozlo back from the dead.
Yeah, so you going to puberty again? Sorry, I got a little something stuck in my throat. Yeah, I could use a nap. Oh, this is hurting my head.
The other prisoners seem very nervous still about the about the Ganassi who were infected with that crawling oil. But now that it's purged and, sunk back into the ground, they seem to be better with none of that oil crawling behind their eyes.
Okay, everyone, this has not been our best. I'm not gonna pretend like this is a good day or something that happens every day. It's not. It's like 100% not. And I would understand if you were
prisoners and save their lives and their immortal souls. It's a pretty good day.
I mean, there is that, yeah. I'm glad you were. Well, we want to work on happier, healthier everyone. HR. Yeah, what he said.
Did we get a sense of how soon this impending terror was going to arrive?
Asriel, you did not get a sense of when, just that she is aware. You could ask Narcissa more if you like.
We could ask Narcissa more if we want.
Yeah.
She also offered if we wanted to join her in her mirror and hide.
Wait.
There's space in there.
I guess there's a lot of space in there, but there's no coming out of it, apparently.
No.
It's kind of a one-way trip.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of devoting to a lich that I'm not certain I want to do. I've made too many big decisions today. But if the rest of y'all want to, like, eat food and relax, then we could, well, first we'll find out how imminent, the danger is. If it's gonna be real bad, we'll fashion... There's, like, another cart left, right?
HR.
It was the second cart, right? Yeah.
We'll fashion another cart and get you down the mountain safely in one way or another.
Is Mr. Fickle?
Fickletingers! Yes!
Fickletingers, no!
Is this guy trying to tell us something?
HR.
What? Does anyone speak? Tickle fingers. Ezreal, I feel like this is a you thing, but I don't want to assume.
Oh, in my experience, HR has their own language that nobody else can understand.
Oh.
Okay, so two letters, two words.
H.
HR, right? Okay.
HR.
Right.
We need to teach you how to write or something.
Well, I can only bring so much of the brain back.
Well, yeah, no, now you're fine.
HR never puts anything in writing anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
HR.
That's so fucked up. That's so true.
He comes back with an example.
Oh, look, Kozlo, it's another person you murdered, and I had to bring back.
Look,
All of the skeletons seem
It's
to
been
be
a day.
gathering.
Oh, do you want to eat?
R.
I don't understand. 1 HR for yes, 2 HRs for no.
HR.
Okay, they don't want to eat. They're not hungry. We're
Okay,
making
that's
progress.
good.
Okay.
I mean, they're skeletons. Do they even eat?
Well, yes, they eat like flesh and brains and things like that, I'm sure.
But where does it go? They don't got a stomach.
Mr. Ticklefingers is kind of hopping back and forth on his feet. One of the kobolds scratches his head.
Oh, are we concerned about the recently exorcised prisoners? 1 HR for yes, 2 HRs for no.
HR.
Okay. Oh, right. It has something to do with the prisoners.
HR.
Great. Are they dead?
HR.
Okay.
He
Should
lies
they-
down on the ground and makes a sleeping position.
Yes, they're asleep. Right.
Are you
they
saying
are
we should take a
asleep.
nap?
HR.
Oh, we should take a nap, like the prisoners.
HR.
Oh,
That's awfully kind of you.
HR.
You're gonna wake us up if anything happens, all right?
HR.
assuming they
Guys,
aren't
Can you make
obliterated.
sure all these people get some food?
HR. He begins carrying people to the beds.
Look at that. HR VP taking care of the human resources.
He pats Grabella on the shoulder. HR. HR, he pets Kozlo. He shakes Kozlo's hand. HR.
A little nap room.
Azrael, you have a feeling he's trying to bring the team together because he know one of you just got fired.
Oh, yeah. Well, do we need to?
He gives you a thumbs up and offers you a pizza party.
Wow, it just got way too real in here.
Do we need to have a post-mortem?
HR.
Or an ice cream social?
HR!
Best kind of HR. Performative and otherwise useless.
He runs off to go tell Koz of Kozlo's great idea that he's going to take full credit for.
Ice cream, yep.
The ice cream social.
Wait, do we have ice cream?
Man, Kaz is so talented.
Assistant HR takes the other prisoners to the beds.
Oh, don't forget this one that's definitely not bleeding out anymore because I made sure they stopped bleeding out, but no promises that they're not already dead.
He grabs her.
Hey?
I imagine she'll be very cranky in the morning. Having been murdered like twice.
Yeah, she's probably not going to be very thrilled. An example takes all the prisoners back to rest, knowing that the room is somewhat clear of any threats.
So now I'm confused. Are we waiting for the ice cream social or are we supposed to go take a nap?
I think we take a nap and then have ice cream for breakfast.
An example claps.
Oh, yay.
He just wants the social.
I really appreciate an example is a success story. Remember their attitude before they died? And now look at them, a team player. This is the power of HR.
Nothing
Yeah.
a little getting blown up can't fix.
You guys are really making this place sound wonderful to everyone else.
Well, luckily they're all in a coma.
Grimella just grumbles. The kobolds begin to start to clean up after the prisoners' mess. What do you all do?
I'm going to take a nap. Gonna sleep like the dead.
Damn it. Kozlo, Grabella, what do you do?
Are we long resting?
You can if you like.
I'm gonna go in the
Need a
other.
long rest.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Charlinda before I go to rest.
Charlindra, having watched most of the altercation, is leaning up against the back wall. I don't think he's coming back.
Do you think who's going what?
The green one. Tugum.
Oh. Yeah.
He left with a kobold who came in for a visit. I think they called themselves Sick or something like that. Very chummy.
Oh.
But now they both are gone. And I haven't seen that other one since.
Oh, weird. I thought she wanted to, like, make a deal or work with me or something.
It seemed like she just kind of walked in, took a look around the place, and just kind of left. But no one really... She didn't take anything, and... Well, what's to say, I was keeping an eye on her, and the rest of the kobolds didn't seem to mind her presence, so... Perhaps she was sizing you up?
Perhaps today was not our best display.
Perhaps. Maybe if she's some sort of spiritual leader for the kobold, we could beseech her for some kobold knowledge later.
This is a good idea.
Is
Charlotte, I know you've been thrown in the middle of all this, but I could really use a really solid person to, like, keep track of stuff and... tell me things I should be doing that I might not have observed.
Well, as I told you before, my dear, I see great potential in you. You've got the drive, and you've got, well, just that spark. Well, you're sorry, you're going to make me blush. Mirabella, I definitely do want what is best for you. That is true, and well, you're certainly enough to get me off the fey dust for a little bit. You make me feel positively alive without it.
Well, I mean, like I told you, you were really smart from like the moment I met you. You got a lot of good ideas and business smarts, and I was telling Kozlo we should invest in your hot tub, hot springs, that's what it was. I have such a great memory. Thing. You're really smart and good at this kind of stuff too. And
My dream
as I
is
said,
to
I
open
didn't
that
want to
spear.
like drag you into it, but you are good at this kind of stuff.
Believe me, Grabella, this is 1,000 times more interesting than studying at the academy. Plus, from what I've seen from Kozlo, he could stand to teach me a thing or two about fire.
Yeah. But like if you would just stay and do stuff with us. I hadn't really like officially asked, but I kind of figured you had assumed, and I assumed, so I figured I should ask.
Well, Grabella, are you asking me to go steady?
Yeah, and build an empire.
Oh! Well, now that's a proposition I haven't had before. I've had, oh, Charlindra be my girlfriend, or Charlindra go to the prom with me, and, but no. Go steady with me and build a great draconic empire is definitely the first on the list. Congratulations!
It should be fun. I think.
This will be an adventure. And, well, you know, we might have a small, fetid, smelly, kobold-infested, somewhat earthen, unhewn cave system now, but perhaps later we can make this our dirty, unhewn cave system.
Yeah.
Rabella's like totally not getting it, but she's very into it, so it's fine.
But yeah. Write down that thing with the lady that knows the stuff, and we'll deal with it after all of us get a nap.
Why don't you come on, let's get some sleep. I hear under the table in the map room is kind of cozy.
Okay.
I put a couple pillows down there. I was thinking about making a blanket fort.
Perfect.
Grabella, easiest to please person in the world.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I used approximately 100 yards of silk instead, so hello.
Yeah.
There's just massive piles of silk everywhere.
Plop.
Kozlo, I see you have gone and said hi to Bronx, who is currently sleeping coffin style in his treasure chest.
Yeah. Bronx is my roommate now. This is where I sleep.
Huh? At dinner? Oh, not dinner, it's Kozlo. Hello, friend.
Hey, don't mind me, just taking a little nap.
Well, are you... Kozlo? Is that your blood? I have to say, you smell delicious, and it's making me mildly uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got kind of fucked up earlier.
Who fucked you up? I will bite them.
Mostly Togum, I think.
Where is he?
I don't know, we ran off with some other kobold.
Fine, he spares the wrath of Bronx. But, you wish to sleep, here with Bronx?
Yeah, I thought we could be roommates.
Yeah, well, plenty of room in chest. He pats it.
You're not gonna eat me while I sleep, are you?
No, kobold's honor. Oh,
I kind of like sleeping on this rug, though. It reminds me of a friend of mine.
Oh?
Yeah. It might be him, I'm not sure.
Oh? What was your friend the rug?
Sometimes.
Oh dear. Well, perhaps thank him before sleeping on him? I do not know.
It's fine.
Okay, tuck in.
Not the first time.
Sleep, Kozlo, sleep.
Kozlo will just trust that Bronx isn't going to drain him of all of his blood while he's asleep.
And Kozlo will be re-rolling a new character.
Or does he have a vampire kobold boyfriend?
Or is Kozlo now a vampire?
True. All of these things are possible.
I'm taking the chance.
Roll the dice.
I'm gonna stand the Kozlo Bronx ship. Yeah,
I'm just
on that one.
I vote for this one.
He's small, green, and loves to blow things up. The other is small and red and has a biting problem. But now they live together. Today, in Kind of Friends. No, not friends.
This sitcom would literally be titled "What Could Go Wrong,"
where
And the answer would
everything
be
goes
everything.
wrong.
it's like "What could go wrong" with a period, not a question mark.
It's a statement. It is not
Yes.
a question.
Thanks. You are now watching "What Could Go Wrong."
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong is this.
Oh, God. Okay, Azrael. You have taken refuge once again beside Narcissa's mirror, and with your presence, she shimmers into view.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just going to sit here like normal.
You are actually on Narcissa. I'm going to move you, or no, I'm going to move her slightly. You
Oh,
seem
sorry, I
to
didn't
enjoy
mean to-
taking refuge here.
Well, everybody else stays away because they're scared of you.
As they should be.
And also that very scary bear trap right there in the doorway.
I always thought that was amusing. Is that meant to keep me in?
No, I think the kobolds just left it here.
That's not half as amusing as I thought it was going to be.
Really? I think it's kind of funny. The kobolds just leave set bear traps all over the place. And forget about them.
What are you going to do against the encroaching blood hag? I
Well,
still sense that presence, but if she is smart, she is not going to be simply appearing in front of Kozlo's teleporter.
my plan was to sit here and get a little bit of rest because I spent a lot of energy bringing people back from the dead in the other room.
You had an exciting evening.
Everybody else kind of had the exciting evening. They got to beat each other up and things.
Why did you bring them back, Azrael?
Well, the people I brought back I don't think necessarily deserve to be dead. So that's why.
I see.
If Tugam or Kozlo had died, I probably would have let them die. Because they were trying to kill each other.
Such an unkind arbiter you are.
That's unkind?
Well, yes. It seems like the ones you like deserve to live, and the ones you dislike deserve to die.
But I like Kozlo, and I don't like Tugam. But they were trying to kill each other, so if one of them died, I feel like that was supposed to be, right?
And if one perished, who do you think would be more useful to bring back?
Oh. Well, Kozlo explodes things a lot, but he's not very useful when you take him to hot places. And Tugum talks really well, but he always picks fights.
Well,
So I'm not really sure. They're both kind of not terribly useful a lot of the time.
unfortunately for Tugum and Kozlo, they are blooded. Their pulse of life flows through their veins. But you and Grabella will not be swayed by the blood hag's advances. They are devious creatures, those blood hags, and your friends that survive and subsist off of blood will have little defense against her dark and powerful magic. So perhaps I should ask you more seriously this time. Who would be more useful to come back? That is a decision you may have to make.
Are you suggesting we kill Kozlo and bring him back so he's less susceptible to the blood hag?
If only I had the power of true resurrection. I doubt you have the same ability.
Well, I can bring somebody back from the dead, but they come back with all their blood. So I don't think that really helps.
Unfortunately not.
I could make him a skeleton, but they kind of lose a lot of the brains in the process, which I feel like is important to Kozlo. Weirdly.
Yes. That sort of crude necromancy severs the connection between the spirit and memory, rendering them mobile but thoughtless. Perhaps you should rest. The blood hag knows where you are, and she will be sending her forces after you one way or the other. Watch your blooded friends. I shall see you again.
Okay, bye.
I need everybody to take a long rest.
Success.
Just casually healing 56 hit points. Probably getting bit by a vampire.
Kozlo, is that a hickey?
All right, roll the
Don't
dice to
have to
see
worry
if
about the
Kozlo
blooded
gets
anymore.
eaten in the middle of the night. Kozlo, roll me a 1d20. If it's a 1, Bronx will bite you. Instead, Bronx watches you sleep. He puts his chin on the edge of his little chest and watches you doze off. And when you wake up, Kozlo, he's in the same position.
Ah. Oh, you are done. With the
Hey,
heavy
Bronx!
breathing and the snoring. Good. Now I can rest. You
I'm
snore.
sorry, did I keep you up?
You snore so loud. It is. I cannot believe.
I don't believe it.
What? It's like
Capitulated!
it, like braying of powerful animal. Ah, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Ah, good morning, Kozlo.
Were you
Everyone is
attacked by anybody?
no.
It was a very quiet night.
All right.
Yeah, Kaz has some soup. He has made some ham soup. What? Hey, what calls, eh? Good morning. Oh, this little bastard, he's gonna rest up. Yeah, he's fine. See, perfectly healed. Definitely not on fire. Hey, good morning. Well, of course, I got to tell you, we've got a lot of your, what do you call them? Prisoners, ex-prisoners, ex-cons, current cons. Well, they're all fed up, big bellies, happy bellies. And they're sleeping soundly.
All right, perfect.
Did you want some soup? No? Boy?
What kind of soup?
Well, it's got some ham in it. We've got a lot of ham.
Yeah, all right.
There you
Kozlo
go.
would get a bowl of soup.
Eat up. It's good
I
for you.
love soup.
Oh, God, me too. I even, I got some veggies. Kozlo, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Do I gain 5 temporary hit points if I pick out the veggies?
Yes.
Okay. Because Kozlo would be picking out the veggies.
Hey,
You
what?
actually get 6 temporary hit points if you pick out all the veggies.
Those are icicle carrots from Borealis.
Hey, you
What?
want him?
Yeah.
Kozlo just starts like shoving them in Koz's mouth.
Yeah, I'll just okay. I'll put a couple more teeth in. Oh, yep. Hey.
They look green. I don't like green things.
It's blue. Wait, you're green.
Now he's discovered what's actually wrong with Kozlo.
And Kozlo is gonna start studying the thingy just to see if anything is coming through it.
Kozlo, make me an Arcana check. Oh,
Well,
Kozlo,
Your
you're
spirit will live on via
via the crit bagpipe noise. Kozlo, as you are studying this arcane circle that channels the power of the ley lines, you notice that there are a couple additional lines that have been carved into it that were not a part of the initial equation that you formulated. They seem to be drawing power from elsewhere, trying to co-opt this portal. Now, since you crit your Arcana check, Kozlo, I will allow you to alter these lines so you can put her in a different place, allowing you more time to prepare before she might arrive at or near your cave.
The blood hag or whatever is coming through.
Or whatever is coming through, but something is essentially onto your location and is on its way here. If you cut off its power, you could reroute it, and they might get lost because they will not have that direct tie to your ley line anymore. And also, I will allow you to reroute it in a random spot, or B, you can reroute it to the obsidian halls. Excuse me, I had to blow my nose.
I feel like the Obsidian Halls is kind of the play, because then they won't be able to deny that she exists.
it's true.
It's true.
And bonus, probably results in a whole lot of innocent people being murdered.
True.
Well,
That's
but
just
there's Big Booba Fire Lady there. She'll handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure she can take care of it after a whole bunch of students are murdered and she gets to the scene of the crime.
Kozlo is playing the Like the guy on the switch with the 2 mine carts, like the trolley's going down the cart, and it's like one guy's tied to the track, or like 5 guys are tied to the track, and he's got to pick like which one gets run over. It's
Yeah, I
Kozlo
mean,
right
if I
now.
send it somewhere random, there's no guarantee that the somewhere random isn't also full of innocent people that are less likely to be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Obsidian Halls is the play.
All right. Kozlo, using your arcane knowledge and the arcane divining rod, the leyline divining rod that you have, you manage to alter the delicate mapping of this transmutation spell. And for now, your portal from Lavare will go to the Obsidian Halls and the Obsidian Halls only, blocking off the rest of the magical channel to this location. Kozlo, you have most certainly bought yourself time, and you've bought the Obsidian Halls a surprise.
Merry Christmas.
Where's Charlindra? I probably gotta let her know. Hey, Kaz, give me 2 more bowls of soup.
Oh, right away. Here you go. 1, 2, hot and piping. There's vegetables in it.
Yeah, enough of me.
Oh.
Do you see where Charlindra and I assume Grabella went off to sleep?
I think they're making pillow fort in the map room.
Yeah, sure, that's what they're making.
Yeah, pillow fort.
Knock, knock, don't be naked.
Yeah, what?
No, far past the time to get dressed. Look, do you want to come into my pillow fort? She's draped about 100 yards of silk over the table, and there's a couple pillows crammed underneath it.
Good news, I brought soup.
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah.
No, Kozlo, you have to announce your presence formally to Castle Grabella.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, you bitches, I brought soup.
Wow, rude.
Wow, my role-playing experience.
Well, you gotta be more specific about what the official statement is. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with what my ma always said when she got home.
What did she say when you got home?
Hey, you bitches, I brought soup. Were you not paying attention?
No.
Oh, forgive me, I must have blacked out. Thank you for the soup, Kozlo. That's awful nice of you.
Yep, also, good news, I redirected the Blood Hag. She's gonna show up in the Obsidian Halls. No problem there, goodbye.
What?
Yeah, perfect.
What?
We probably ought to let him know, though.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, you redirected the Blood Hag to a school full of, young adults.
Well, it was that or someplace random. And I was not sure where the random was gonna be. So I
It
figured
could
I'd
have
send him
been.
to someplace full of people that know how to cook it.
Well, how random is random? Are we like random is in like the cave next door? Or random is in like the depths of Isia? How random, Kozlo?
You guys have a point.
Kozlo just does not understand the question.
And instead of just sending it to literally any potential ley line across Arctis, you sent it to a school?
Well, like I said, it was that or someplace random.
Oh my god. Grabella, here, hold this. Grabella, I have to go to the halls. I have to
Please be
hold on.
safe.
Oh my, by the gods.
It's gonna take a while.
I have no good way to get back down to the Obsidian Halls.
There's a portal you can use. You might be in the car behind a blood hag, though.
Oh, gods.
I think I would potentially hoof it. Oh. Oh no. Thank you for the
It's gonna be
soup.
fine.
Come on. Give me that dagger. Oh, by the gods. Charlindra leaves. I'm going to the halls!
Okay, please be safe. If you get my girlfriend killed, I'm gonna pee you up.
Come on, she's died once already. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't want her to die again. That's...
Man, it's a good thing I'm so likable.
Yeah. You better start being smart.
What? Hey, Kozlo. Why Charlindra jump into the pig pit and then wriggle under the trough?
Oh, she's going to the Obsidian Halls.
What? Why?
Because I just sent a blood hag there.
What?
Haven't you been paying
Why?
attention?
Right? What? Oh, well, I suppose, yeah, that answers my question. Well, I've got some news
Unless
from...
you'd rather I send her here, I guess I could probably go, tinker with it a little bit more. You want a blood hangover for dinner?
I do not.
You know,
I
we
do not
probably
know
should
at
have
all.
just sent it to the freaking king's place.
Yeah,
Nah, that wasn't an option.
bitch over to the king's throne room, like.
Yeah, the one that, probably caused half of this, but we haven't been able to investigate it.
Well,
Look, my two options, Grabella, who I'm shouting at down a hallway,
Yeah,
were who knows where, I didn't get a say in it, or the Obsidian Halls, where I know they at least got some people that can deal with it.
boy.
So if we're gonna fight it, we should probably get down there.
that's probably actually not a bad idea. Wait, why did we send Charlene if we were gonna go too?
I don't know, she just ran off.
Yeah, that's... God damn it, Kozlo.
It's real.
Well, but what if, then if the hag knows she's getting routed, then, maybe she won't even show up there, yeah? Maybe we just, want some time?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, wait, Grabella, you got any, magical way to contact, Charlindra?
No.
No, bollocks. Well,
I'll run off after it.
YOLO!
God damn it.
Kozlo being small, I'm kind of banking on the fact that he can wiggle through things and be able to catch up to her.
Yeah, absolutely. I will allow it. Kozlo, do you enter the pig pen?
I enter the pig pen and squeeze under the trough.
You see Charlindra making her way down.
Hey!
What? Kozlo?
We don't think she's actually gonna show up there.
Oh? What if she does? Maybe if she doesn't, they should still be warned, yes?
Yeah, it's fine if you want, but we don't think we're pretty sure she's just gonna say, I'd rather not show up here, and then just start working her way to here again. So probably just bought some time.
Well, that's actually not a bad idea. But, Kozlo, do you have control over when you could turn on and off that little connection to the Obsidian Halls? Kozlo, yes, you can.
I believe I can.
Well, in that case, if I let the Obsidian Halls know, maybe we can make this some sort of double-ended front.
Gross.
Yes, phrasing. But regardless, I think I will still go there, just to warn them of the Blood Hag's ongoing, goings-on.
Yeah, not the worst idea.
Wow, it's like Grabella can hear every conversation I'm having today.
I thought it was in the same room. Where did you all go?
I
Oh,
ran
you're
off
down the
after
thing.
Charlene.
In the
Okay,
pig, in the
never
pig
mind.
area.
I don't say a thing. I'm very distracted.
Tell Grabella I will be fine. I will just make my way back down to the obsidian halls. I will warn them of everything going on. Make sure they're not surprised and that there are no, murders happening en masse. And then if things are safe, I'll make my way back, but not on that ley line.
When do you want me to turn off the thing then?
Well, I would want you to turn it back on when, well, you would be ready for any sort of incursion. Because that way, if the obsidian halls then sends the blood hag back towards you when you're more ready, or we could just frustrate her enough that she goes back to Lavare.
Alright. We'll get set up here and then I'll let it come through.
Either way, you've
I'll
definitely...
put a whole bunch of bombs around the thing.
A good call. You've definitely bought some time. Although, smart work, Kozlo, in one half. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. The second half of, not letting the obsidian halls know that you were going to send the blood hag there, that needs work.
Well, I told you, didn't I?
Oh, but I'm here!
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna go through where there's a blood hag, was I?
Well, I can't go through while there's a blood hag, can I?
Well?
Well? I'm leaving now. she goes back down into the kobold pit.
Good news!
Yeah.
That's all Kozlo says.
What happened?
Grabella.
Yeah.
Well, all your prisoners, they're fed and they're slept and, well, they're pretty happy. Oh, you think we could, we send them to the den today? HR seems up for it.
HR?
HR. HR points at the two kobolds nearest you.
Oh, what is this?
And the skeleton. HR. The skeleton moves to the area where he would be strapped into the cart.
Oh, excellent. I don't know what you call these people. Are they like my subjects or friends or what do you call it?
Well,
Hey, new employees!
if you want them to respect you, you could call them bitches.
I'm not gonna do what Kozlo just did.
Oh, well, that's what he said you do when you get respect. Oi, bitches!
That's definitely not how that works. Former prisoners, now liberated peoples who will start a new life so they don't get arrested again or narc on us and stuff.
The assembled will meet you through the wall. Well, Grabella, here are your your new friends.
Hello, everybody. I'm truly sorry about how everything yesterday went, but are you ready to start your new old lives without getting murdered by a blood hag or sent back to prison?
We are feeling a lot better today. Yeah, a lot more clear-headed.
Yeah.
One of the small kobolds said you had a place in Maginox? Yes, some sort of den?
Yeah, it's Kozlo's Den. It was a bar and like a gambling place, which it still will be, but it's going to be a front.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to do cool crime things.
Oh.
But you all get like new names and identities and not get arrested and stuff.
They look
But
at
if
each
you
other.
like
nod.
narc on us, then we'll have to kill you. But I feel like that's something none of us want to do. Does that sound agreeable?
Then they nod. A couple of us owe you our lives for well, clearing us of whatever the blood hag put in us, so we're with you, Grabella.
It's
Excellent.
about time somebody recognized that.
Yeah.
Not all of us are completely dishonorable. She saved our life, and, well, now I owe her a life debt, so...
Well,
here's
and
to
as I said,
Grabella.
if you want to work a bunch and then leave, that's fine. Just remember the narking equals death thing, cause we want everybody to have a new good life, and if we get told on, then that fucks it up for everybody.
It's
But
gonna be great. We're gonna make so much money. We're all gonna be friggin' rich.
yeah, there's a lady in charge down there,
Her name also starts with a G, so I always forget it.
Grana.
Grana. She's helping us put together a little thieves guild or whatever. So if you have a specialty or something you want to do, talk to her about it. Any questions or thoughts or stuff?
They all look around at each other. Will you be coming with us back to Maginox?
I want to make sure this blood hag isn't gonna murder people first. But yeah, I want to come see what cool stuff everybody's doing.
Azrael, what are you up to?
In their room.
All right. Azrael, you hear a lot of commotion as the kobolds and everyone are waking up. And even an example comes in to...
Oh no, has the blood hag arrived? Are they all dead? Oh no, I'm too late.
An example claps their bony hands on their skull with an audible clinking noise.
No, Anne, don't try. Cheer me up. There's nothing for it. Pose.
Clink, 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 clink.
Just go into the mirror and disappear forever.
Panic, 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 panic. Calm.
No, it's fine, an example. I'm just fucking with you. I was trying to channel a little of Kozlo's energy. Did it work? Was I funny?
An example stares at you blankly.
Oh. Okay, well, now you're blocking the hallway.
Quietly, the small kobold skeleton leaves.
No, an example is a goblin skeleton, I'm pretty sure.
That is correct.
The
Yes.
dude
Yep, that is a
Kozlo
goblin.
made an example of.
Yep.
That is all things that
Gosh, Christina, can't you keep track of all the people we've murdered and then turned
I'm
into
sorry, I didn't tag
undead
him. I tagged him as undead. I did not tag him as undead goblin. Hold on, I'll put it in his biography. Hold on.
Just
Journal
like-
entries. Is a goblin.
Just slap a filter over him, just a slightly green filter, it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I can actually do that.
It's hilarious.
He's back and greener than ever.
Finally.
And it's canon now that goblins also have green bones.
Yes.
Green bones.
I support this.
Don't ask about the biology, kids. That's just how it works.
Yes.
Well, I was talking to HR here, and after making sure everybody was treated good and fed right, he suggested we give him a cart going back down to Maginox. So, since you all rerouted the blood hag for a little bit, if she shows up here, she's only gonna get a fistful of kobolds, so ain't nothing here she's gonna want. Not with all these blooded prisoners out of here.
But kobolds still have blood, though, Koz.
Yeah, but we're kobolds. You think she's gonna squeeze herself into a giant vat of pig shite in order to get downstairs into the tiny tunnels to the obsidian halls? Hell no.
No, she's probably just going to pop all of you like juice boxes.
Yeah, she's
Turn you
gonna
into
catch us
A
fast.
puddle.
I do worry about Cauldron-y over here. He pats the side of the very hot cauldron. Ow.
Yeah, that would be really sad.
Yeah, I love Cauldron-y.
I love what you do with it.
Yeah, today's meal seems to really be perking people up.
Oh yeah, can I have some?
Yeah, make sure you gain 5 temporary HP if you consume of the pot.
Oh, thank you.
You can pick out the vegetables if you want.
I like vegetables.
They're blue carrots from Borealis. Don't pull them out.
It sounds delicious. Thank you, Kozlo. Or Koz.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Getting back on to
Stop! Hey, stop taking credit for my soup. HR. HR says that you should probably check up on your new hires and show up for what did you call it, HR? Morale. Face of morale. I don't understand what that means. Is that a direct translation from Kobold? HR. Oh, a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to want. They probably want some sort of leadership. Yeah.
Where? Huh? What?
What? At your mom. HR saying that. Well, you're getting a lot of people, and they're gonna want to have some coordination.
Yeah. After we murder the blood hag, though, cause
Well, I mean, I feel like we got time.
Yeah, I think you've got a little time to say aye. And besides, all of the kobolds here, we're on high alert. And if anything's coming through that portal, we are out. We're out.
Okay.
And we could leave, an example over here to, do your best corpse impression. An example falls down, pretends to be dead.
As it turns out,
That's actually
she
really
can't
good.
she can't really affect the undead, so HR could probably stick around and just, keep an eye on things.
HR.
Yeah. You're very important to us, HR.
Oh, well, I could probably take the rest of the kobolds here for a little, little bit of gathering, get
An
some...
ice cream social?
What's ice cream?
I don't know, but he keeps talking about it. It sounds really good.
And why is it social? Was there an ice cream anti-social?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Ticklefingers. It was his idea that he stole from Kozlo.
Mr. Ticklefingers says, what's an ice cream social? What? We can't even we're not in Isir. What with salt?
Yeah. I'm so confused.
But I don't think I could get milk out of the pigs. HR.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, well, Mr. Ticklefingers here says, yes, I could possibly get everything ready for an ice cream social, but I need to take, all the kobolds out here to get enough snow and ice and then a little salt from the shore. I could stay busy for a little while. Get all the kobolds out of here, and then it'll just be an example, the skeletons, and Mr. Ticklefingers. And then by the time you get back, if the blood egg's here, she's going to be real bored because she's going to be surrounded by skeletons. And then we could make some ice cream.
Okay. Just... we really gotta figure out some communication methods for some of us that are far away from each other.
You know what? Do the tried and true dragon method.
What's that?
Light something on fire.
Grimilla just thinks about this. There's no conclusions. She just thinks about it.
We could see the smoke from miles away. And plus, kobolds can smell the smell of burning flesh from even further.
Yeah, fair point, I guess.
So why don't Grimilla, when you've gone to Maginox and checked on your people and gone over here for a little bit, I'll get the kobolds out of here, and then when you want us to come back, just light a big fire outside. Easy peasy.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, I think it's brilliant.
We'll call it a work in progress.
Oh, all right, boys. I need every kobold with a pulse. Come here. All the kobolds come running.
Bronx should probably go with you, because while he doesn't have a pulse, he does contain blood.
I don't know relations of vampires and blood eggs. Is that a bet? Is that a thing?
I don't know, but it'd be great to not find out.
Well, I dare say it is morning, and so I would only be able to keep him sequestered to the cave systems.
Maybe we should bring Bronx with us then, and he can hang out in his chest on the cart.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot we are in the fucking realm of eternal night, so we don't need to worry about any of that.
Yeah, Kaz, how long have you been here?
Just literally for too long now. What?
Yeah, it's true.
I heard everyone talking about me.
Hey,
Bronx.
Bronx!
All right.
Gerbella squints at him. She's still upset.
All right, kobolds living and recently dead. We are going on a trip for the social ice cream. And then when we are sufficiently socialized, we will return with ice and salt and sugar, and we will retrieve the milk of some mammal. Any mammal. What if it's not mammal milk? HR?
Yeah, I do feel like that is an HR concern.
HR shakes his head. No. Must be from a four-legged animal. Goat, cow. What is that animal? HR. Shape? All right. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
All
what about a
acceptable.
basilisk?
HR. He says no. Something about rock salt.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound right to me, but I don't know enough to dispute it.
Yeah, me neither. This is all his idea. But anyway, all right, kobolds, we're gonna take a little vacation from the cave for a little bit. That's right. No more digging out the cave. We're going on a little adventure.
Yeah. Adventures. What could possibly go wrong?
What? What? But I was so comfy laying in my chest. But I want to stay in the chest. Nope, you've got to come with. Rebella?
Yeah. You're coming.
No!
We're not arguing, or I will chop your head off.
I guess I am going. All right. See you later.
Yeah.
Cause and crew leave.
Oh, are we taking all of them then to Maginox? Is that the great idea?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, everybody in a cart.
Whee!
That I assume Rebella will be pulling.
I got this.
One of the skeletons will come to help. HR.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Wee.
Whee! You will all return back to Maginox, going back down the mountain and taking the couple-hour trip back to the city of luxury. One moment, please.
To be reunited with Puppy.
Oh, puppy. One moment, please. We haven't been back here for a while.
Oh boy.
It's been a few hot minutes and a half. By that I mean like several months.
It's
Truth be
been...
told, I didn't even know the Minotaur had a name.
Wow!
It's been that long.
Returning down the mountain back to Maginox, in the cart pulled by half by a skeleton and half by Grabella, you make your way back to the city. And as it is basked in eternal darkness, the normally bright lights that shine above the city are dimmed, and you see that there are fires growing throughout the city. A state of unrest as you drag the cart into town. Some of the prisoners, having not, now that you are off the mountain, take to walking instead and look around at the chaos. They ask you as you're driving down what happened. But, well, none of you actually seem to know. And as you return back to Kozlo's den, the door is shut and locked tight, and a new little protective door slit has been installed. And as you knock on the door, the slit slides to the side, and two beady, bovine eyes peer out at you. And narrow.
What's up?
Whoa! The door shuts and opens back up. Well, hey, everybody! Oh gosh, I wasn't sure if I was gonna see you again.
We weren't sure either.
Well, I've been bodyguarding your den, and nobody has lit it on fire.
I am so appreciative of you, my friend.
She pats him on the head.
I gotta be sad to say though, we've had some turnover.
Oh dear.
But, after that, we had some new applicants. A whole wave of them. And they said
Boy,
they
do
were-
we have some more.
Oh, he looks over your shoulder at the other 6 waiting faces. Oh, well, come on in. Everybody's kind of settled now.
Sonny, why is everything on fire?
Oh, you mean outside?
Yes.
Oh, the guards are gone.
I don't know what that means. Why does that have to do with fires?
Well, there's a lot
The
of
city guard?
Yeah, a lot of people visit the city, and there's normally a regiment of the Drow Guard that sits outside from the Hamaki house. But none of the guards are out today, or yesterday, or the day before that. The
This
day
must
before
be what
that.
I was told about, that we should take advantage of this.
And,
So-
well, and with no guards, people started stealing stuff. And after that, people who own the businesses started fighting the people who were stealing stuff. And now everybody's armed.
And lighting themselves on fire.
Well, lighting, stuff on fire. Probably
Right,
to get
right,
some,
right.
attention so they can go steal stuff. But they won't steal a thing from Kozlo's den. That's under the protection of Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I've talked your head off. Go on in. Inside your bar, it's, well, actually quite populated. And you see a number of colorful characters lounging about.
Stay right on top of one.
Sorry.
They said they were your new crew. And since they knew your name and, well, where you were from, I'll let them in.
Yeah, they're very good people.
Good thinking, Sonny.
There was a lot of, crazy stuff happening outside, and, well, this one, he pats C-Swab on the head. Well, I think I caught him right before he was going to get shanked. I thought I would introduce him to all the friendly people here at Kozlo's Den.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How do you feel? Kozlo, please. How do you feel not getting shanked?
I mean, it was definitely different from last time I was here.
Yeah, there's been some stuff going
Did you
on.
get shanked last time you were here?
No, it just seemed way more organized and under control last time.
Yeah, some stuff is going on, but I told Mr. Swab here that Kozlo's Den was the safest place in town.
You don't gotta lie to him.
Well,
You might actually be right at this point, though, Kozlo.
Things must be really bad indeed then.
Yeah.
well, they totally shut down the theater, and a lot of the trade district is, well, closed now too. They don't want to hire extra bodyguards. And now that everything's shutting down, well, people are starting to, get the wrong idea.
Should we just be out stealing stuff right now, Kozlo?
Who was
Kozlo
it
seems
that-
to consider?
Who was it that suggested we should make a political move? Was it Charlinder or was it
I believe it was Charlindra.
Okay.
She
I
mentioned
thought
something
so.
about political unrest in Maginox, and it seems like it has reached, quite the head.
I think this was the thing Charlinda said we should take advantage of. I'm just not good at politics.
And this little fella, Mr. Swab here, he came in from the ocean and says he was a former sailor who happened to, be into the trade of goods. And I thought, why, we have the renowned Kozlo Greenfinger here, who probably wants to talk to somebody about good shipping connections. So, here's Mr. Swab. Mr. Swab, my friends, Rebella, Kozlo, and Azriel. They're my bosses.
Bella's gonna take a seat and I'm gonna let Kozlo take the lead on this one. I'll be right back.
Sea Swab kind of like has like a little like cloak kind of like over his head. He kind of like lifts it back. He's got his one like he's got black eye with like a little like slit of like ocean blue for like the eyeball. And he just kind of like looks up at all you guys and like gives like the head nod. Everybody knows the head nod. Pleased to be here.
Nice to meet you. I got a feeling we're gonna do some great business.
Oh, I love new friends. Well, things here have been, everybody's just kind of hanging around. We'll probably eventually run out of alcohol. And then after that, probably gets worse after that.
What do you mean?
Well, when you're bored, you drink. And then when you're out of drink and you're bored, you get into trouble. Have you not had little Kozlos?
What?
Are you not a dad? Do you not
I
know
am
what it is
not.
like to babysit a herd of roaming young bovine?
This
You
is
know, I
making
have-
me think we should probably have a more strict background check before we hire people.
No, Kozlo, I've heard of this. I've heard that alcoholism is really a rampant problem among adolescent goblins. I think Sunny's onto something. I think Sunny's been reading a lot of good articles.
The booze keeps them, bored and somewhat, entertained. They'll probably start causing trouble or maybe infighting when the booze runs out, though.
As opposed to the infighting that's going on right now.
He looks around. Speaking of infighting, where's Stugum?
Yep, your question answered itself.
Oh. Well, we should probably start organizing. I'm gonna go back to just watching the door.
Urbella scoffs when Tuga is mentioned and goes to the bar. I was muted.
Kozlo will just start like generally doing the rounds, talking to everyone at the bar, like making sure they have a assigned job, or if they're just a customer, like talking to them and doing the whole like, hey, how's it going today? Are you enjoying your food? Sort of thing.
None of them are customers. They're all your people.
Okay.
All of these guys are your minions. Every single one. They all have names and tokens. And Grana
What's
is
your
over
name?
here.
Urbella talks to
Kozlo,
the person behind the bar.
I think the bird here was going to say something before you just walked off.
Oh, what was it?
Mr. Swab?
Right, yeah. I am the one they call Sea Swab. Sorry, were you drowned?
Did I
Looks at
drown?
Asriel. No, he's talking to Asriel.
Oh, me? No, not that I recall.
His like eye kind of like just like looks up at you, like clearly he thinks that you look like a drowned body.
Grana, who's sitting over at the table beside, kind of near Kozlo, chuckles into her hand. Grana was talking to you, Sea Swab, about, well, the current status of Maginox, Kozlo's den, and the opportunity for work. Well, I was going to keep up, well, talking about our budding business, but I wasn't expecting our glorious leader to be showing up, Grabella.
Yay!
Welcome. How are things?
I would need a drink, and then I will come tell you if that's it. Hello, bartender person. What is your name?
Oh, hey, I'm Nad.
What's good to drink here?
Well, we don't got much left. Got a couple bottles of swill. This one's, well, it got some slightly vinegary wine. The overflowing bottles that used to be a part of Kozlo's den are mostly empty. You probably have about 10% of your liquor behind the bar left. Well, here is our least vinegary wine we've got left, ma'am. Or you could take the flat ale that, probably... Ooh, it's a little skunky. So we got vinegar or we got the skunky beer? Which one can I get you, boss?
Yeah, just, I guess the wine.
All right, here you go.
She's gonna take that and toss him a gold.
Oh.
Seems like we probably need a restock.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, an actual... Hey, a transaction. Hey, for sale. You are...
Don't spend it all in one... You know what, I don't know if that's true. Give me the lowdown, Grana. How are things?
Well, things in Maginox, bad. It seems like everything's gone ass up. I haven't seen hide nor hair of any single guard. And because of the state of the city, everybody's closed up shop, taking their goods with them. And people who, well, are trying to loot stuff, can't find anything, and then they burn the place down. It's freaking chaos. Although we've got Sunny out there, I hadn't met him before, but he seems like a nice big Tauren who's got, oh my god, World of Warcraft.
Oh
Seems
my
like
God.
I'm so sorry!
No, it's a Tauren now.
No!
That's canon.
No!
That's IP infringement.
Ah, I did it. He seems
That's
like
it,
a nice
that's
big
it.
minotaur that has one thing in mind, and that's protecting your den. So Good on
Yeah, I
you.
like him.
He
He's nice.
He seems. I don't know how much you're paying him, but it's not enough.
Noted.
Well, I was just
Now that
talking.
we're paying him.
C-Swap here is the only person that, didn't come in, but the rest of the crew. Sunny seemed to have saved him from some of the chaos outside. C-Swap, you're a sailor, right?
Right. That's correct.
Well, the Kozlo here does a little bit of shipping. Think we could talk about some of your connections and maybe, restart that passion of yours?
Well, the thing was, is like, I worked on a dwarven ship, and, generally the goblins did the smuggling because of the merfolk, and we just sort of ran interference with them. But those were high profile jobs. He would probably know more. He would probably know more goblins for smuggling than I would.
That's true, but there's one thing that I don't think Kozlo knows. Hey, Kozlo, you know how to pilot a boat?
I can figure it out.
Kozlo is clearly lying.
Well, I figured if this one's looking for work, he's got a specific set of skills. He actually seems pretty competent, Corbella. You might want to take him on board.
For the record, I am not a pirate. I am a sailor, and there is a difference, and I think it needs to be noted.
Absolutely. I absolutely respect the sailing and the sailing profession. Not for me. I prefer to have my 2 feet on firm ground. I'm a little prone to getting sick on the sea. Not a big fan.
Okay, but
Funny you mentioned that. Funny you mentioned that. They got the name Sea Swab because I was swabbing up my own vomit from getting seasick quite a bit.
Wait, you're a sailor.
Okay.
Let's get seasick.
So, funny story. Didn't know I got seasick until I signed up to be on the boat for a couple years.
Oh, that is.
Kinda had to commit to the contract there.
Oh, that's.
Mm,
Wow.
that sounds like you may have. Well, you know what, C-Swab, you seem committed. That I can appreciate about you.
It just must be terrible training for so long and only to go out in the open sea and find that you can't stomach it.
Right, yeah, definitely an eye-opener to say the least. Did learn about the magic, though, of the elements, so guess it's not a total loss.
Back that up. You did the what with the who's it now?
Right, so the thing is when you can't really sail, because you get seasick, you kind of go below deck and read. Not much else you can do.
Yo, what did you say you were good at, though?
Magic.
Like controlling the elements, storms, lightning, thunder, things like that.
Oh,
Fire.
Something that isn't just fire?
Straight looks at Asriel and Kozlo.
Right, actually, not really. No, not really fire. No, fire in ships tends to be bad.
Yeah, fair. Well,
Grana looks at Grabella like,
we will definitely find something for you to do. It's, me and my friends here are just gonna... Is this still another room?
Oh, yeah, the rest of, the crew, they're kind of getting settled, talking, being social, and really drinking all the booze.
We really gotta sell the booze instead of just drinking it, you guys.
Well, we need to kind of start re-upping whatever trade and sales routes are going, but with the city completely in chaos, we're not going to be restocking anything anytime soon.
all right, here's the plan. I got it.
What's
Okay.
Who runs the city? Think about it.
Well, that would most likely be the eternal council. It's generally the houses
Nope.
that make up... What?
It's whoever controls all the trade.
That is very true. With everything locked down on it, the city is not really making any money.
So here's what I'm thinking. Between my connections, between whatever connections this bird fella's got, what'd you say his name was? Swab?
Say Swab, but Swab is fine.
All right, between any connections I got, any connections Swab's got, we get the ships flowing again. We get goods coming back into the city. We're in charge.
Grana nods. That's a really good idea. Hey, Sea Swab, you get seasick, but you get air sick?
Right. How high in the air?
Grana grins. Pretty high. You know, the ships aren't the only dock we have in Maginox. There's airships there. And
I'm not that type of bird.
Okay.
what kind of bird are you? You don't fly, you don't swim, what are you gonna do?
Geku don't fly.
But you have... Oh. I was about to say something insensitive. Forgive me, I assumed.
Right, it's fine. I curse like a sailor.
Well, an airship would certainly allow us to get to places where we want to go very quickly. And we wouldn't have to worry about any of those pesky merfolk or some, waves making you nauseous. And Grabella, you do have a small army here. We could steal us an airship.
Right. May I suggest that merfolk are easily bartered with and are very reasonable. Depending on what you want. Right, depending on what you want. The SS Moonshadow, of which I was a part of, makes dock here 3 times a year. Right, usually ore and building materials and produce things that don't go bad. Right, they might be able to help me out.
Oh, that's good too. Having some sort of free trade route on a boat that's already approved to go to Xavia to the south. Also a pretty good perk. Grabella, you're trying to gather up that dragon horde, bringing it back on giant ships by the boatful.
I'm down.
But
I just want everybody to get rich. I need a horde. But, I want all of us to do well, and that is going to take some quick thinking, and this does seem, What do you think, Kozlo? You're better at this kind of trade stuff than I am.
No, it can work. It can work. Get ourselves a ship or two. Get a couple routes going.
Then we can buy and import more booze. You drunkas?
She judges everyone.
Well,
See, that's where you start to really, grease the wheels a bit. Because if you run the port, and you got someone coming in with a shipment, right? And you tell them, oh, this shipment ain't allowed. It's illegal here now. And you take it for yourself, and then you got free booze.
wouldn't be a
Let's
terrible
do it.
idea to start seeding some of our people at the ports, too. With Sea Swab's connections, we could get them a job pretty easy.
Yep.
Alright, Swabby, my friend. Let's do it.
Wait, so we're going to seize the port then? That's the idea?
It's just an opportunity to take over the city. There ain't nobody running it at the moment.
Oh, no,
yeah,
I'm
and
not
I don't think
disagreeing.
we're ready to run the city yet, you know?
And I
But we
don't
run
think
the
it's going to
port.
be... No, it's not going to be one of those things where you stand on top of the spires of the tower and proclaim, I'm the leader, like some others might have done in the past. If we actually and practically control all of the trade coming into Maginox, that would quite literally make all of us most powerful people in Maginox.
Yep. You don't gotta be in charge. You just gotta be in charge of the guy who's in charge.
Yeah. What he said.
And with all those ships coming in, she looks at Grabella. I'd say this is pretty fortuitous.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Swab. I'm into it. Let's make it happen.
Right, let's see. I finished my tour, and I was dropped off at Madronox a week ago. My ship won't be returning for at least 3 months. There may be other ships making port here. I'm not too sure. But if we head to the docks and see a ledger of who comes and goes, I may be able to help.
Now, Grabella, this also fits in with your current plan rather well, because if you also secure the docks and the means of trade that is going into Maginox, you will also need the power in order to back up your claim to the Maginox trade. And not just owning all the trade routes will be enough. You will actually need a little bit of muscle. And so if you do decide to complete your initial quest for the mace that could potentially destroy any undead, you would be uncontestedly powerful in Maginox, as you would have not just this mace, but the trade. You would be queen. It wouldn't be just ruled by a council. You would have all the power.
The pressure.
Because literally nothing could stand against you. If every undead dies to the disruptor mace, that you have a very clear path to potentially ruling Maginox.
Or, at the very least, getting whoever you install to rule Maginox to do everything you want them to.
Exactly.
It's true. Which sounds like a better plan.
In one hand, the mob. In the other hand, the Uzi.
Yes.
I'm just going to pose the question, do we really think that we should be ruling anything?
No, that's why you get somebody else to do all the ruling work, and you just tell them when you want things.
Yeah, and you take all the credit for it.
It's either
That-
HR taught you that.
It's either rule or get ruled.
I'm just saying, yesterday was not a good day for you two. I and Grabella and Kozlo.
Oh no, I don't disagree with you on that, but
Listen, we have a lot of people here who want to make a new name for themselves. And, well, with all of this going on, there's a pretty clear path to all of you being in a very, very good spot in the future. So just keep an eye out for that, Grabella. There's going to be some friends, or some people who are going to want to be your friend, or not your friend now.
well, as long as I got my buds here to tell me who's being fishy, I get it because CJ. Anyway,
No, he's a bird, not a fish, Grabella.
yeah, but he's from the sea. It's like his name. Anyway, I'm bad at jokes.
If you want, I can round up everybody and we can discuss what our future plans are.
Yeah, let's do it. 'Cause we need to be making money, or people are gonna get antsy, and I don't like that either.
Yeah,
And this seems like it could be advantageous.
yeah, they're gonna need some direction that's not sitting drinking my club till the booze runs out. We'll get the trade flowing, we'll get the booze flowing, we'll get the gold flowing, and then everything will be good.
Don't forget meatball.
Yeah, lots of dog food. Or does he eat dog food? What does he eat?
I don't know what they eat.
We should find
I
out.
think souls. Which apparently there are a lot of those up for grabs as well right now.
Yeah, you literally gotta take him for a walk.
Good God. Oh
Oh my god. Well, Grabella, why don't I look important and walk next to you as we go to your back room, and then I'll summon everybody to you, because you don't go to them. They come to you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll prepare your back room, milady.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Kaamos
Wait,
is
did
about
she
to become,
just... I have a girlfriend.
Kaamos is like on fast track to be It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Crime Edition.
We 100% are.
The gang tries to overthrow a city.
The gang does a coup.
The gang does a coup. That's so good.
Mr. Swab, before we go back there, are there any things that you're like super opposed to, aside from sailing?
Wasn't opposed to sailing. Just the
All
sea.
right.
Not opposed to
for-
sailing, just the sea.
I mean, I don't necessarily like just killing people for no reason, but if there's a reason, I really don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's been a little rough lately.
We are working
That's how
on
I
that,
like it to be.
right, Kozlo?
I've always had a reason. Sometimes it's that I'm angry.
Oh, God. We're working on it. But, you do any sort of, you said elemental magic?
Right? Yeah. Sort of. They call it tempestuous magic.
Huh. That sounds like many things that we need from this guy. What do you think?
Are you like? I think you need any warm body at this point, or cold body, Grabella.
It's true.
Everything else is bonus.
Well, Mr. Swab, why don't you come see how this goes? We'll talk, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna do a little magic trick. I was trying to see what I could do here.
Oh, if you want to do a magic trick, by all means.
I wanted to make sure that it was actually a magic trick and it wouldn't like hurt anybody.
You don't have a lot of cute spells, but I will allow you to create some static, if you like.
All right, watch this. So I go up to Grabella and I'm gonna cast a gust.
Ooh.
Ooh, he makes some wind. Causing the leaves to rustle, wind to slam shutters shut, or your clothing to ripple in a breeze. See Swab's clothes ripple as Grabella's hair moves in an unseen breeze. Some of the
Air
plates on the
conditioning.
table float up off the table slightly.
Damn, that's fancy.
Alright. The air is but a plaything to me.
And the confidence, okay.
All right. but,
You know what?
but can't fly.
I
How do you-
can fly in the air like 10, 15 feet, but it's because of magic, not because of my wings.
yeah.
How do you feel about killing awful things that have been mean to a lot of people? Or tried to kill a lot of people?
Well, who was mean first?
I'm pretty sure the blood hag was just mean the entire time.
Oh, blood hag.
Yeah, most of the people in here
I definitely don't
have,
mind killing one of those.
what?
I definitely don't mind killing hags.
Excellent! You're hired, come on!
We call them sirens.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
How's it going? You having some fun over
Hey.
here?
Ma'am?
Yep.
Grabella?
Hmm.
Bella?
Kozlo!
What?
Come on, you guys.
Am I part of this group yet? I don't know.
You are.
You were invited.
Alright.
Oh, hey, Grabella's here. Hey. Wasn't
Yeah.
expecting her so soon.
And also Kozlo's here.
Oh, God, Kozlo's here too.
How could you tell?
You're the
He's
guy
good.
whose name's on the front.
Yeah. His connections are very important to what we're doing here.
She thumbs up at Kozlo.
I can't see any further to go in here at all.
The door's shut.
You also don't have dark vision.
Oh no.
Welcome to my pain, sir.
Listen, I didn't want to metagame it, okay? I was like, I don't want to like do the easy route. I want to just like do what sounds cool, and then I'll just suffer the consequences.
It's fine. That's
We'll
what
find you
Azrael's
some
for.
goggles.
It's the goggles, they do nothing.
Azrael gives you super dark vision.
Also that, yeah.
All right, I have gathered up all of the people. Except Sunny. I've left him outside.
Yeah, all
And
right,
Meatball.
everyone.
I did not include Meatball.
Well, that's bullshit.
What?
Meatball is the only important person in our
Grana,
game.
where is
Oh my
Meatball?
God. Persons. I don't know.
Meatball was guarding your former hole where the kobolds dug in.
Oh. We'll see him next. Azrael, very next task, yeah? Because I'm
Azrael's
kind
eyes
of curious
narrow.
about this hole. Alright, everyone. We have decided to move into a new venture because so far we are just drinking this place out of booze, which is not sustainable.
Oh, yeah, we are running short. Are you getting more booze? Where's the pizza social?
Well, there will be pizza socials every day if we go steal some ships and take over the trade point.
What? Wait, I'm not a
We're getting-
sailor?
Well, it's the airships, correct, Grana?
Yeah, sorry, it was like the rabble was kind of talking, like, I'm not a sailor, like, we can't sail. Grana clears her throat.
Rabble.
No, we are just going to be stealing them, not driving them.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are going to take hold of the trade in this city so that we can take hold of the city. Then we will be able to manage things, make money, do all of the cool criminal things, have booze when we want it instead of drinking it all the way, and truly begin the empire.
The assembled clap politely. Grabella, make me a performance check.
Oh no. Why? Oh, this means you're gonna have to save it, Kozlo. That's better than I thought, honestly.
You receive just a polite golf clap from your speech.
All
Grana,
right, everybody, listen up.
may want something a little more rousing.
You guys like getting drunk?
Yeah! Yeah?
Like getting filthy rich?
Yeah!
You guys like eating nice foods and wearing nice clothes?
Oh yeah, I like that too! Yeah, me too. Yeah!
Guess what all that comes on?
What?
Ships! We take control of the ships, we take control of the port, we got all the shit we want all the time!
Wait, so if we take the ship, that means we get what's on the ship?
It's part of it, but also if we take control of the port, that means anybody that wants to do business here has to go through us first. So we charge them a little bit off the top so they can do business, you follow?
Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, I can get behind this, yeah.
All we gotta do is make sure it's our people that's running the port. Hell, we don't even need the ships. Let other people run the ships. We'll just take the shit they bring us.
So, do you want us, like, going on the ship and ransacking the ship, or just taking all the sailors hostage, or what's the plan?
No. We gotta do this all casual, like, we gotta make it look as legit as possible. So what you do is, when they turn up, they're gonna have something called a manifest. You take a look at the manifest and you say, hey, I'm gonna need about 10% of this. And every single ship that comes in, they're gonna wanna be able to sell their goods, right?
Right.
So you just take a little off the top, that's for us. Call it a tax.
All right, but what if they don't want to do that?
Didn't you beat him up?
Oh,
See, the
okay.
funny thing about a port is as soon as they're docked here, we get to decide if they leave.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if they're not gonna play ball, they're not gonna. They can sit there with their ship full of shit. We're not gonna go that far. At least not at first. But if they want to go sell that anywhere else, they're gonna have to get to us before they can leave.
Oh, and if they try and leave on their ship, then we could blow it up.
Pretty much, yeah. If they're leaving without permission.
Gotcha. Yeah, this racket actually sounds pretty sweet. So we just gotta rough up all the captains down at the dock, huh?
Whoever their quartermaster is, whoever's doing their, unloading and unloading. Usually the captain's too snooty, they'll just go get drunk somewhere, but hey, they're gonna come here, they're gonna spend money here, they're gonna buy their own booze right back from us.
Yeah.
Kozlo, you're a genius.
That's why I pay him the big bucks.
Carvella just slaps him on the back like that's totally something that happens.
Kozlo, you can make me a performance check with advantage.
No.
Okay, but how many of us do you want going down there? You know, because we're gonna need some muscle, right? You want us going in a couple packs, like a couple groups, looking tough. You want us to
No, this is real easy. The city's in chaos right now, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if anyone was even running the place.
Ho ho ho, so we just sweep in.
Yeah, we just go down there and act like we're the ones running the place. If anyone else shows up and says they is, you either politely tell them to leave, and if they don't take that, then maybe you just slit their throats a little bit, throw them in the harbor.
Alright, this all sounds excellent, Kozlo. I have one question, may I, sir?
Yes, you may.
Alright, all of us are literally wielding kitchen knives. What do you want us to do about that? Yeah, we kind of raided the kitchen. I have a fork!
Kozlo seems to think for a moment.
I thought we gave you guys gear when we sent you here.
I mean,
Well,
we were gonna buy some, but everything's closed. And we were gonna loot some, but everything's gone.
if there's no guards, then would the guard stations have their equipment if they all left?
They look at each other. Oh, God, dumb it, man. We didn't even think to check the guard station. We always avoid the guard station.
Aha! And most of the other stealing people will do the same, yeah?
Yeah, because they might. Nobody walks into a guard station. All right. We could take a guard station with some kitchen knives, get some upgrades. Yeah. All right, Kozlo. We didn't even think of that. That's brilliant. That's really, you're brilliant. You're beautiful. Never change.
That's why he's good at this sort of stuff.
Or you can just bring me a bunch of dead bodies and I can give you a skeleton army.
This is
Okay.
also an option.
Hey, listen. Any dead body we bring back will just be abject proof that we couldn't use our beautiful words. So,
Yeah.
As we can see, we're not good at using our beautiful words either.
yeah. So we're gonna threaten some people with some kitchen knives. We're gonna get our way, and then we're just gonna go down to the docks and, tighten up our influence.
Yeah. Be influencers. It pays well.
Yeah, I got my influence right here. He pulls out quite literally a large square butcher knife. Yeah.
Perfect. And Mr. Swamp here will know a little bit about the trade and who you should talk to and who's already willing to do, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Isn't that right, Mr. Swamp?
Right, that's correct. There's only one rule.
Yeah, what's
If
that?
You see the SS Moonshadow make port here?
Yeah.
They are not to be harmed.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, you hear that, fellas? None of you on the Moon Shadow. All right, that's our boat. Under our protection. All right, got it? Yeah. All right, no Moon Shadow.
But anybody else that wants that kind of protection's gotta pay a lot. Yeah.
You know it. All right, we'll get us some upgrades. We'll go down to the docks and we'll tell you how it goes. Do you want any of us, aside from Sunny, hanging out here, Grabella?
Grana, what do you think? You've seen what's out there a little bit more than I have. I feel like a few people sticking around is probably good.
I think we could deal with Sunny, me here, and probably about 3 more.
Yeah.
And that should keep us safe from pretty much anything and keep us pretty comfortable even if we take a watch.
And we got a few new people that are also gonna need some, supplies and outfits and whatnot, because we got a few more people from the Blood Hag, which is a situation we are attempting to deal with.
Well, why don't the new people are getting settled here? We go loot the guard station, we give them the kitchen knives, so they're good, and then we'll all go to the docks.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right. You heard the lady, fellas. Let's go. Sharpen
I'm
those
so proud of
knives.
all of you.
All right, to the docks. All right. Now, this might be a few days, of operation, Grabella, but we'll send somebody back to let you know how it's going.
Keep it up. The good work and stuff.
And don't worry, when you see the messengers coming with big bags of money, you know we're
That's
good.
when I know you guys are doing good.
Just
Thank you.
watch out. There might be some loyalists from the houses. Hanging around and who might not like the cut of our jib.
Well, they're gonna start liking it real soon if their houses can't do nothing, right?
And here's the other thing. We
What's-
can buy them. Just
Yeah.
take a little bit of the extra good shit you get and slide it their way from time to time. Make it obvious to them who's really got their backs, yeah?
Yeah, I like that. Kozlo, you're a thinking man.
Yeah.
All right. Look alive. Let's head down to the docks. And the entire crew gets up to leave.
Wonderful. Well, Grana,
Well, that was a
I-
good speech.
I think we could have given a slightly better speech, but I think it'll work.
Well, you know what? Sometimes some people write the speeches for other people. She pats Kozlo on the head.
Oh god, I need to hire one of those. Aside from you guys who are also good at it.
He made his point. I think sometimes you just gotta speak the same language.
Yeah. I'm working on my language.
So what's this about the Moon Shadow, Sea-Swab? That's your ship?
Right, it was where I sailed for my entire tenure. Dwarven
Alright.
ship of mostly goods, products and goods.
Yeah, oars, you said. I'm friends with a significant number of dwarves. Maybe one of these days you'll have to... Well, I'd like to check out your ship. Not on the water, but,
Not my ship. I was just conscripted.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Grabella, now that we have all those people going to the docks for you, what now?
It's time to see Meatball.
Yeah, Meatball, here. Why don't I show you? Come on.
And how that pass is going that I'm sure everybody was working on and now getting drunk.
Yeah, let me show you.
I mean, to be fair, Grabella, they did only leave like 24 hours ago.
That's true.
We fucked shit up that fast.
It is true. We have been very busy.
We've managed to keep things pretty much on the up and up here, and they haven't stolen anything. haven't burned the place down yet, so I'd say that's a success so far. Oh, Kozlo, I think this is for you. It's a two-person thing.
Yep.
Grabella, you want to step up and unlock the door?
Well, yeah, that's totally a thing.
Here, give me a hand.
Yeah. Meatball!
Meatball is sitting on a pile of rubble in an otherwise very empty room.
How are you, buddy?
Azra just throws their arms around Meatball.
The dog screams and yelps at the sound of 1,000 corpses. Grana
I don't
shudders.
think I will ever get used to that.
Meatball goes over to the corner here and begins to sniff and dig in the dirt.
Oh, is this
Put
what the
a
hole
meatball
is?
and digging duty. Very smart.
Meatball wags its tail. It's just made up of a bunch of arms holding each other.
Every time you describe him, I think it can't get worse, and it somehow does.
It's a lovely little hole.
Meatball looks very pleased with himself. That will just lead off the map and back towards Grabella's lair.
Well, I guess we have a place to go now to connect the... Oh, you know what? That also means that's a way for the blood hag to come and murder us.
Yeah.
Meatball looks confused.
It's okay, Meatball. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
I like look at Grana. What kind of dog is in there? Why is it in the dark?
You don't. You know what? That's just every dog. It's a mutt. Let's go see. She kind of pulls you back. Let's go have a drink of that terrible wine, shall we?
Everything.
I'll show you the back room. Wow, look at all these crates. Wow, don't you like crates? They're made of wood.
Yeah, I've seen crates before.
Yeah,
Basically,
wow, have
one-
you seen that one? This is rectangular. Grana will keep commenting about the shape of crates while Azrael entertains Meatball. The room, well, you remember this room being significantly more decorated. Now it is a mess. There are multiple holes coming in through multiple areas of the walls, and everything has been stripped down to the cobblestones.
Cobbled stones. Badumtis.
Oh, dump. Meatball looks very pleased with the little hole he has dug. And it goes down, 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 down. Meatball has been very busy.
Down to Kobold Town.
Well, now you have a potential back way to get to Kozlo's den. Or, excuse me, Grabella's lair. And into Kozlo's den. Meatball unlocked the secret passage.
I'm so proud of him.
I feel like we need another home base, and it's like Azrael's tomb. And then like Sea Swab's nest.
Yes.
Sea Swab's nest, I like it.
I support all of these ideas.
Well, are we going to murder the blood hag now?
We probably should get on that sooner rather than later.
I don't think we can have our ice cream social until we murder her.
Nope,
Yeah.
your kobolds will not return until they see your signal fire, notifying them that it is safe. Now that the blood hag is swimming around the ley lines around the obsidian halls, or just going into the obsidian halls, just waiting for you to turn on that little bit of magical energy again now that you've rounded the troops and given them purpose. And they seem to be all about it. Where do you go now?
Oh, Kozlo, Narcissa had a great idea.
Yeah, what's it?
Wow, those are sentences and words I did not think I would hear strung together.
She suggested that your blood is a problem with the blood hag, and that you would be susceptible to her blood magic. And so she suggested we murder you and bring you back as something without blood.
I don't like this idea.
Oh, okay.
Meeple.
Yeah, I think I'd rather not die.
Oh, it's okay, Meatball.
Wow.
You definitely don't have any blood she can control.
Meatball looks very pleased.
Just meat chunks.
That is true. Meatball is not made of blood, just chunk.
Just actual dog food.
Yeah, and as you can see here, we have plates that are round. Are you guys done in there? You hear Grana shouting from down the hall.
Oh, Meatball, here. Put your collar back on.
Woo! Ah!
So you won't terrify all the normies outside.
Yes.
It shrunk him.
What?
Oh, God.
What? Oh, I turned him into a wolf. That's why, because wolves are small. Hold on. Restore his transformation. I'll just make him a little bigger. There, he was wide dog there. Now he's good. Oh.
Come on, buddy.
Meatball follows behind you, looking like a normal wolf. Yeah, and here we also have round barrels. Oh, there's everybody. Hey, guys. Just coming out of the busted vault. Yep, nobody's allowed back there, because it's a hazard, yeah. Structurally loose.
I feel like that would be a really good insult. I'm gonna write that down.
Structurally loose. And I see we have a normal dog that was in there. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Look, C-Swab, normal dog, she points.
Wow, why do you guys keep it in the dark?
Oh, he's just guarding the holes from looters crawling in.
Yeah.
C-Swab, can you not see in the dark?
Only if I make lightning happen.
Oh. Okay. Did you shut Meatball's tail in the
I
vault?
did. Oh, I shut it on accident and then made a yelp noise. You hear a yelp that sounds like a chorus of screams.
Kozlo, what did you do?
I didn't do shit.
Oh, poor
Meatball
Meatball.
closed the door on its own tail.
Poor Meatball. It's okay.
Meatball is safe. For now. Yep, normal dog things. So, we should be able to keep everything pretty safe here, especially if we have Meatball around. Will you be
Meatball
guys?
doesn't stick around. Meatball comes with me.
Oh, well. Good. Rana actually seems overjoyed that Meatball will be leaving. Well.
Azriel does not notice. Because who could
Great.
not love Meatball?
So many people.
Great. So what's the plan?
Well, we have to kill the blood hag, and then we can have ice cream.
Well, am I invited for ice cream?
Are you going to come and kill the blood hag?
No, I am going to stay here and defend your den, though, from potential people who want to light it on fire, though you should take this one in my stead. C-Swab, I think, would be great.
Yeah.
Also, he brings something to the table that, well, none of you have.
It's very true.
And me, well, I just kind of do what Grabella does, but worse.
That's
Also,
not you. You nearly murdered me. You're great at things.
I mean, I get one hit, and if that doesn't put it down, well, then I just have to concede that you're stronger than me. So, I'm kind of a, one-trick pony. One-trick stony.
You're very good at a lot of things, Grana. That's why you're in charge down here.
Well, that's why you have not totally killed me yet, so thanks for that.
Well, I feel like bygones are bygones at a certain point. As long as we don't go down that road again, we're good.
From here on out, you've spared my life, so we'll consider it a life debt. So, I made some mistakes. I assumed you were bringing the doom upon us, and now I see that it's the Blood Hag, and, she's trying to do all of these terrible things to Earth Ganassi for who knows what reason, but she's found a way to not only control, well, Earth blood, but Ganassi blood, whatever that oil stuff was.
Oh yeah, you missed us actually exercise some of that out of the Earth Ganassi we brought.
What?
Yeah, true.
Exercise it? How? Stuff to be some sort of living parasite. I thought it was a leech at first.
Well, 2 of them, I drove it out by scaring it. And then the third one, we had to actually banish them to a horrible plane of darkness, leaving the sludge behind. But they came back.
Honestly, it's kind of creative. I'm impressed.
Are you sure you're not infected, Grana?
What? No. Nope.
That sounds like somebody who's infected would say...
Oh my gosh, here. Grabella, look me in the eyes. Grana's eyes are as smooth as marble. So she has no visible pupils. Although that does...
You look great.
Well, it's kind of easy to tell on me, because I've got these marble eyes.
I feel like there's a terrible joke to make here, but I'm not very smart.
Well, it's okay.
My eyes!
Believe
my
me,
special eyes!
These pearly pearls ever turn black as night, you'll know something is wrong with me. My brand! My brand, my special eyes. But no, I'm good. Thank you for your concern. And now that I know you can purge that awful stuff, there might be hope for the others who are infected with it.
Yeah, it's pretty... It's not pretty.
And either way, that blood hag needs to be put down once and for all. So not just get the Earth Ganassi working with the Vaki again, but get that blood hag from doing whatever weird rituals she's doing with that ichor from the ground. What do you call it? Tar?
Something like that.
Oil?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I just know it's messing everything up.
I don't know, but Kozlo has some.
Oh, keep that stuff away from me. Preferably Grabella.
Yeah. I think he was gonna turn it into something cool at some point, but haven't really had time to deal with that.
Well, I'll let you refine that in the safety of preferably not here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
are we
right.
going to go back to your lair to fight the blood hag, or are we going to go back to her lair to fight her? Or are we going to go to the obsidian halls to fight her?
Rana scratches her chin. Could you do that? Could you surprise her at her own lair while she's not there?
Maybe.
Wait, why did we go to the vault in the first place? Is that also supposed to be where the mace is? Like the vault for the mace is inside the vault there? Is that why we went there? I don't remember.
Well, you guys haven't been to that vault yet.
But why did we go to this vault in the first place?
You mean here?
No. the Blood Hag's vault. We had some
The
reason
jail?
for going there
Charlindra.
related
We
to the
went
other.
there.
Charlindra, because
Yeah.
Tugum sent
Charlindra
Charlindra
and
to
then
hell.
all the other people.
Right. Fucking Tugum.
And then Miz,
But
and
Miz
then
was
Miz
just-
said that it was hell, but it was just
Yeah, Miz
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
a servant for the
okay.
Blood Hag and was sending people to the jail.
Because he's an
Okay,
idiot.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Mark,
Tight.
yep. Oh, I could have done that to the corpse hound. Fuck.
Meatball doesn't bark or yip, really.
Just
Wails of the damned. Wail, moan. So,
Wail,
where
wail,
would we
English,
like to murder
English.
her? And
Yeah.
we really should murder her this time instead of just, fighting a couple, blood sludges and then running away.
Right, you mean you guys
Yeah.
didn't kill the siren?
I need everybody here to roll me an Arcana check, please, or History, whatever's higher.
Neither?
Mm.
I actually don't remember what is higher on my sheet.
They're the same for me.
Sea Swab. From what you know about sirens have a very specific place where they like to be, and sirens are kind of like hags of the sea, although sea hags are a different thing. But the one thing you know about water-based fae and fairies is that they like to have a place where they set up their focus of power, and that den or that place of power is very important to them, and is one of the few places where you can make sure that you destroy a fae. Because if you potentially destroy a fae and not, its lair, it might just come back. You have to make sure the lair is cleansed as well.
Right. Have you guys gone to the siren's place of power to destroy her?
I mean, we kind of been trying.
A few times.
Usually for a sea swab, the siren will have not just their lair, but some sort of icon or figment of power that is like the crux of their energy. So there's probably something in that jail that the Blood Hag feels very strongly about, something that's very powerful. This is very common with most fae. Especially sea fae, and those things tend to be treasures.
Right, yeah, we just gotta find the Blood Hag's treasure and destroy it, or lure her with it and destroy it and destroy her.
Could you find it if we took you to her lair, Sea Swab?
Maybe, don't know. Probably just destroy everything, make it easy.
Well,
You got a good
if we
point.
can lure her back, I can probably set a trap for her and we can destroy it all together.
I mean, this is your guys' show. I'm just kind of the new guy.
No, your point is important.
But it sounds like we're going back to the Blood Hag's lair then, yes?
Yeah.
So we should go back to Grabella's lair so we can then teleport to the Blood Hag's lair.
Yes.
That would be the fastest.
Right, you mean this isn't your lair?
We
No,
got a lot of
honey.
layers.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. We're very
No, this is Kozlo's den.
so many layers. I mean, layers. Now I'm confusing myself.
Layers of layers.
This is not your base of operations? It seemed like it was with the, little army you have.
Oh no, Sea Swab, Grabella's a dragon.
Yeah.
She lives in a big cave in the mountains.
He's probably tilts his head with his beak, kind of looking up at her. Looks down at her feet, looks back up at her, kind of tilts his head. Doesn't look like any dragon I've ever seen, and I've seen a few.
Yeah, it's a whole complicated thing about I wasn't a dragon and now I am a dragon.
Looks over at Grana's like, right, you two kind of look the same though.
Well, yeah. She doesn't have a dragon soul thing inside of her, though.
I'm Ganassi, which usually means that one of my ancestors was an earth elemental or related to the earth.
Yep.
That's where I
Which
get these
was my
beautiful.
thing.
Is Grabella not a Ganassi?
She is.
She's an
Okay.
she's an undead
She's a
one.
reborn
Yeah.
Ganassi.
Reborn, excuse me.
Okay. So
English.
then they would theoretically look not dissimilar, right?
Right.
Yeah. Grabella probably has slightly different stone-like features than Grana.
Yes.
But yes, my ancestors were earth elementals. And I'm assuming Grabella's ancestors were as well.
Yeah, I think. I honestly don't remember, unfortunately.
Well, Grana gives you kind of a sad look. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't remember your clan?
No, I've kind of been looking for him. That's why I was sad when you attacked me, because I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, Grabella, I possibly feel even worse now.
It's okay. We've been busy blood hagging all and, keeping people alive and whatnot. So, don't stress out about it, but,
Oh,
if you, hear anything, be very excited about that.
Do you remember your family name?
I was in the military during a war.
What about, are you ruined? Grana, touches, her chest.
I think so, but I don't know. We've
Well,
been really busy.
we should talk later, and
Yeah.
can-
We'll put a pin in it when there's less blood hag happening, though. But I appreciate you looking out.
no, I would be happy to help you find your genealogy. I'm sure coming back and potentially a strange body or in not remembering your past could be confusing, and at the very least, you deserve to know that. So, I'll help you when I can, Grabella.
Cool. I'm glad we're friends now.
It's just going to, unfortunately, until we get things a little more stabilized, I won't be able to, take you back
Yeah.
to Vakaris or even further until things are smoothed out with the elementals, but we're on the right track, and once we get that blood hag done and things smoothed out with the Regent Lord of Vakaris, then, yeah, then we might actually have some time.
Maybe.
Gravilla just laughs because there has not been time for anything ever.
But, C-Swab, I hope we answered your question a little bit. We've got some of that elemental blood in us, but it seems like you're just, you channel it.
I mean, yeah, just a Kenku.
Just a Kenku. Come on now. You can survive the divide multiple times with dwarves at the helm? I'm a little impressed.
Bella nods like she totally understands what they're talking about.
Now, the divide is the name of the seas that span between the most southern part of Arctis and the most northern part of the southern continent, Xavia. It is very treacherous.
Is this paper or is this something else?
It's paper. That's a cookbook up there.
Okay. I was gonna say, hey, Kozlo, do you need this cookbook paper over here? Can I have this?
Kozlo goes over and looks at it.
What do you need it for?
This is the first time you've seen this, Kozlo, and have looked at it. It is a kobold cookbook and has some very creative ways on how to prepare pork. They're all spicy.
So one of the things that I learned in being Kenku is in my blood is you never know when it's going to come in handy, but in the situation that we've got coming up with the taking over the ports, I'm actually very good at making forgeries, and you never know if you need to forge a ledger or an invoice and sucker some guy into paying more than he should.
This guy is totally gonna fit in.
Then I got something even better for you than a cookbook. I knew I've been hanging on to this for 6 months for a reason.
There it is.
What could it possibly be?
I'm gonna trade.
Kozlo rummages around in his pockets. Is it 6-month-old chewing gum?
No,
Because it could totally be that.
It is the book that I stole from Duke Talos's lair ages ago.
Wonderful.
Is it how I became a chair?
Why I came back as
Why
a chair.
I came back as a chair? Oh my god. Kozlo hands you an old tome. Appears to be an autobiography about a reborn.
Just a stupid book.
The vampire had that.
Now you got all sorts
Vampire
of
had a
paper.
book about a chair. What the?
It is about a spirit who was reincarnated, but was reincarnated into an inanimate object. And came back and lived a full life as a chair.
How the fuck did you write a book as a chair? What the fuck is?
How did he write this?
Right, I mean, whatever. I'll make it work.
Fine.
I like stick my beak into the book and like flipping through some of the pages. Like, this is a fucking sorcery for fucking 3 years.
Cecil, make me an Arcana check. Seaswab, there are words in this book that are magical, and this is actually a very basic cipher. If you pin all the words together that are magical in this book, it makes a very simple transmutation, which will disguise yourself as a chair.
Kenku's like one little eye like shines through above his like little hooded cloak. He's like, oh, wow.
You like
if you
books?
have this book on you, Seaswab, it will allow yourself to cast disguise self on you at will, but you can only change into a chair. Any type of chair, but it has to be a chair.
Oh, no.
Am I able to change back out of the chair as I need?
Yes.
So, all right, fucking, I'll take it. Hell yeah.
You're a chair
Kozlo
forever.
has not read that book, and I have been waiting 6 months to tell him what that does. He picks it
I
up and he's
picked
like,
up
I
a book
put it
too,
in
but
my
I
bag. And I'm like, all right.
It's a good thing Tugum didn't get this book then.
I had picked up a book too, but I don't remember what it was.
You can be a throne. It has to be a 4-legged chair, so no toilets. A 4-legged. I mean, it could potentially like. You know what? I'm just not gonna detail. It's a chair. Just
Yeah.
pick a chair.
All right, we could initiate some new privates in with the little game of duck chair.
What?
Duck, cake.
All right. Can I do it like just real quick to show Kozlo what he gave me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how. I guess I just used why I became a chair, I guess?
You don't. You just
Okay.
Seaswab visibly, Seaswab reads the words on the pages as he's flipping through them, and goes, "Pip," and just literally becomes a chair. I don't think I have a chair, animated chair. Do I have a mimic chair? Oh, I do.
You've been waiting. You usually have a chair ready.
Didn't have a chair ready. I didn't. But sadly, Seaswab becomes a chair.
Can I like speak while I'm the chair? Like, can I still talk or
You cannot.
Is it like okay?
You are just you are aware of your surroundings. It's like a 5-foot blind sight.
Okay.
And that's it. Seaswab reads the magical page words on the page, and in a small puff of smoke, polymorphs into a chair.
Whoa. Where did he go?
I think he's. Grana pokes the chair. Oh, well. That's actually. She knocks on it. Oh, that's convincing. Can you hear me?
I assume I can't answer in any. Like I can't.
You can hear her, but you cannot answer.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to sit on him because I feel like that's awkward and would require some sort of permission. But, I could lift. She lifts the chair.
As soon as she goes to lift me up, I turn back into myself. I'm like, no, I don't want to get lifted up.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to see if you were actually the same weight. But I actually don't know how much you weigh now. Can I pick you up?
Sure.
You have bird bones or dense bones? All right, puppies. She scoops you up underneath your armpits and lifts. How much do you weigh?
Only 120 pounds.
Oh, you're a chunky lad. There you go. I was expecting you to be lighter. I mean that in a nice way. You're just dense. I mean, you're to Earth Ganassi, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
It means you're strong. It means you're hardy.
Yeah.
I was
hardy.
expecting something like if I grabbed you to be fragile and crunchy, but no, you're a heavy lad.
How many birds do you pick up? Do you kill birds? Is that your thing?
I mean, how many man-sized birds? I've seen some Arakakra.
Right,
They're-
I'm only 5 feet tall. I'm not. What men do you see that are only 5 feet? What?
I've seen a Arakakra who was a
Do I look like an Arakakra
Peacock.
to you?
Yes. I actually cannot tell a Kenku and Arakakra apart. Because some Arakakra are ravens, but not all ravens are Arakakra. Some are were-ravens and some are Kenku. I don't...
Grana, I don't think you can say that. That's kind of racist.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I literally live underground.
Yeah. Some of us
Literally live
actually
under a rock.
don't get out. It's a thing.
I should go to Rimia more often and get some, just...
Corbella, I think we need to get HR here immediately.
Oh, no, we don't need HR.
You'll be fine.
We just need to go to Rimia. There's a bunch of wind and the floating islands of Rimia, right? It's a ton of Arakakra there and flying creatures, right? You could show us around, right, Sea-Swab? Oh, you don't fly. Oh my god. Grana leaves.
Also implying that C-Swab just knows every bird person. That's wow. We really need HR here. Stat, Grabella.
Okay.
She just both assumed that Sea-Swab could fly and knew every Arakakra.
Perfect.
She truly
great
needs
at
HR.
To be fair, she has always lived underground.
I literally live under a rock.
Ah,
All right, all of you. Do you decide to return to Grabella's lair in order to plan your next steps?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Thing.
With everybody... Whoops, I think I accidentally deleted a skeleton. There we go. An example will be back. And I will get you all back. And you can show your new friend around. Oh my god. Sea-Swab, why do you share a common name? What's up? There we go. Boop. One moment, please. With your job at Kozlo's den done, you return to the relative safety of Grabella's lair through the newly dug hole that Meatball has been diligently digging. One moment, please. After a significant period of time crawling through unhewn tunnels, you manage to get to something relatively built. The kobolds that you have been putting to work digging the tunnels have been very busy. And now you have a relatively straight and safe shot from Grabella's lair. Back to Kozlo's den. And now, Seaswab. You walk up a set of rough stone steps into a kobold cave that smells like it houses a significant number of pigs inside.
Oh my god, I haven't smelled a pig in ages. I forgot they existed on land.
How could you forget that?
You spent a lot of time at sea, Grabella. Okay, you forget what's on the land and what's on the sea.
You were making fun of a lady for forget, never mind.
I didn't make fun of her for anything. She just embarrassed herself. I just kind of sat there.
That is kind of
It
true.
is true.
Lady, do you have any idea how bad dwarf sailors talk?
No,
It's a lot worse than what she said. I can tell you that.
I believe you.
We should probably make sure that the blood hag's not just roaming around waiting to murder us.
Do you want me to? No, you guys are already gone. It's fine.
The pigs are still alive. Though the blood hag has probably not been through here yet.
I assume
Excuse me.
I just stepped in pig trough because I can't see.
Excuse me, Z-Swab. I can't. There we go.
Sorry, I can't see fucking anything. It is.
It's very dark
I've
in
been-
this kobold cave.
I've been out at sea in the pitch black with just the moon. At least you see a little bit. I can't see fucking shit in here.
Mr. Ticklefingers, we are going to need you to send an HR representative promptly to Kozlo's den. Grana desperately needs sensitivity training.
Yeah.
HR!
Yeah.
Do I get out of here?
She was very racist towards our new friend C-Swab here.
By the way, me and Z-Swab.
C-Swab is stuck in the pig pen. He can't see anything. He's blind.
Oh, this whole room is dark?
Only areas that aren't in the light, which are, pretty much the whole area you guys are standing in.
Yep.
I see light everywhere except for like where there's shadow cast, but here, C-Swab, let me fix that. One moment.
Well, yeah, because you've got the fucking 1 billion room dark vision. There we go.
There was also the thing in this specific area where we had to turn on the ability to see light. I don't remember what that was.
Let's see what he's got.
Well, everybody just gets 300-foot dark vision, so.
Alright, I'm gonna 300-foot dark vision.
Oh yeah, vision. If you go token configuration, then vision, then there's like vision mode, and for some reason that was set to something weird. I had to set mine to basic vision to be able to see in here.
You know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now. I can see now. All right. Holy shit! Thank you.
Azrael gives Seaswab the eyes of night. And, what you see is one small goblin skeleton and one small kobold skeleton, and other kobold skeletons diligently digging at the walls of the kobold cave.
This is our crew. They're great.
Yeah.
HR.
Yeah.
Ticklefingers extends his hand for a friendly handshake.
Right. Nice to meet you. Cool.
That's Mr. Ticklefingers. He's our SVP of HR.
Nah.
What's HR?
HR.
Yeah.
Henchman recycling.
Oh, that's good one.
Right, Mr. Ticklefingers, do you like your job?
HR.
Do you want to quit and join a crew?
HR.
Double
It's
yes. Just as
kind
I
of
thought.
his thing.
C-Swab, you will need to go through orientation with Mr. Ticklefingers, but I think at the moment we should focus on the blood hag.
Do I still have crates of bombs sitting around here somewhere?
You do.
Probably.
I locate the crates of bombs.
Kozlo, you will essentially have access to as many mining bombs as you need. They are in your inventory, but you can just access them relatively freely.
Okay. So what Kozlo is going to start doing is I'm beginning to form a plan.
Hey, Azrael!
Yes, Kozlo?
You know that dome thing you do that keeps things from going in?
Yes.
Can you do that to keep things from going out?
No.
Shit.
But I can do something else to keep things from coming out.
See, what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna line about 1 billion bombs around this thing. And then when the bloodhead gets here, we just trap it in there and set off all the bombs.
But you already determined that she won't necessarily come through exactly here, that she has some control about where she appears?
Wait, did I determine that?
Kozlo, because you also did the same thing when you appeared in her lair, you kind of tweaked where you appeared. She could appear potentially adjacent or relatively close to the ley line area.
But I like where your head's at, Kozlo. Maybe we take those bombs with us and we rig them up in her treasures, and I put the thing that will trap her in place among her treasures, and then she steps in it, and then she's stuck, and then you blow up your bombs.
Oh, right, we were gonna fight it there, not here.
Yeah.
That's a better idea.
Right, yeah, you can't really fight one here because they'll just go back to their base and regenerate, come back again.
This guy knows a lot of shit.
He's very smart.
I like him.
What?
Good job, C-Swab. Hey, that rhymed.
Yep.
All right, what else we gotta do then?
Do you all do anything else before potentially hopping back into the ley line if Kozlo reactivates it to go back to the jail? Any last-minute preparations?
No, I can't think of any.
All right. With that,
Are
we
there
will
anything-
start next session.
Oh.
Back at the jail, where you all will potentially lay a trap for the blood hag. She will not know that you are there, so you can get creative with how you would like to potentially tackle this powerful opponent. For now, that is where we will stop today's session, as we have introduced our new friend C-Swab, had all of your minions go down to the docks in order to wrest control of the trade routes of Maginox, and have prepared and delayed a blood hag, and now prepare to battle her in her lair, and put away her foul magic for good. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for playing. Welcome, C-Swab. I have a feeling you will be a great addition to the party.
The voice isn't too annoying, right?
No.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
great.
I thought it was gonna be super annoying because we give the guy a lot of shit. Because he on the radio always goes, "Rat, go for Mark," and it's like Jesus Christ.
No, I think it's great. Please continue it, and if you want to develop it more, go. You have full creative control. So,
Man,
but
I
I thought it was
I had to
Zero.
ask Christina because it says that Kenku only communicate through mimicry, and I was like, "Do I have to do it that way?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Thank God."
no.
Yeah, that can. I've played with somebody that tried to follow that, and it is a pain.
Yeah, it's too constraining. It's really hard for a new RPer as well. So it's just you can speak normally. You spent time on a dwarf ship. You probably have picked up on a lot of their language, and you can go from there.
I speak Orin, whatever the hell that is.
Oh, that's it's Ignin, but for like air elementals.
Air-
it's like
yeah.
the air elemental version of Primordial.
Yep.
And then I can speak Primordial and then Dwarvish in common.
Nice.
Dope.
So our new master of the wind element, C-Swab, will be a very nice combination of Kozlo's fire, Grabella's powerful earth, and, well, Azrael's undeath.
Undeath.
And I guess the Foundry server just crashed. Also just came back
Perfect
up,
timing.
so good timing.
Made a good exit.
We did it! All right, so
Good
now
time
with
to shit the bed.
it is with our party now going back into the jail, I will leave you all today. Thank you for playing with me, and I will see you all next Monday.
Sounds good.
All right. Good game, everybody. I will see you next week.
Alrighty. Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. All right. Whoa, Kaamos is done. Wait. Thanks for watching. Good to have the Kaamos crew back. Catch our VODs over on YouTube. Watch us live on Twitch and catch our shorts and funny moments on Twitter and TikTok under Play Arctis. I appreciate everybody watching. And all your likes and subs are really, honestly, greatly appreciated. We are a small channel, and we're just a group of friends who love to game together. We've got 3 D&D sessions going on. We've got Kaamos on Monday. We've got Ascended on Wednesday. We've got Reflection on Friday. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time, everybody.